only way to smooth them out.
You guys want to know what the worst thing in the whole wide world is? Washboards.
Still washboards. Jesus.
They're everywhere.
Oh.
What's up, Lite Nation?
What is going on, guys?
And welcome back to another episode of Kevin and Brittany trying to overland like adults and not die in the process.
In the desert. So today is day 5 on the trail. We did have a little down day while the Jeep was being worked on.
Yep.
And we spent a day on the lake at Lake Havasu.
Yeah, guys, we got to give a shout out not only to Katie and her wonderful husband for not just giving us a place to shower and sleep, but also taking us out on Lake Havasu and showing us around Lake Havasu City. It is absolutely beautiful. We also got to give a shout out to anything off-road in Lake Havasu City. Not just for doing a full check over on the Gladiator, make sure all the nuts and bolts and everything were tight, but also fixing our really pesky rear end link issue that we've been having.
We can show that rear end link.
Yeah, we'll show it in a minute.
And for getting us in right away, because they were booked, but we kind of gave them our sob story that we were out in the middle of the desert trying to get going, and they got us in, so thanks, guys.
And then last but not least, gotta give a shout out as well to Toby over at College Street Brew House. Thank you for the blueberry beers.
Yeah.
Guys, no, for real though, everything that we do in every video and every day of our life would not be possible without wonderful people like you guys, our incredible, awesome subscribers. Sorry, I'm one-handed because I've got a dog in the other side. But guys, everything we do, we owe it to our subscribers, especially when we travel. You guys giving us, places to stay and opening your homes to us. It is probably one of the most incredible things and most amazing things about everything that we do.
It really is. And showing us around your cities and the things you like, the places you like to eat. We love that stuff.
Guys, I didn't know that the London Bridge actually existed.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Kevin's like, yeah, that's the real London Bridge, like London Bridge and falling down. I thought he was screwing with me. No, it exists. They brought it over here brick by brick. The London Bridge is in Lake Havasu City in Arizona. What? Anyways, guys.
She's sheltered.
Obviously. We are out on the trail, though. Today's day 5, and just like every other day, we're going to try not to die. Because that's not creepy or anything.
What if it started moving?
Nah, f that.
You want to get the AR out?
Be out.
You know what's actually...
What is that? Who even takes the time?
I don't know. Let's go look at it.
That's just freaky.
That's super weird.
It's like a Halloween decoration, but in the middle of BFE nowhere, Arizona.
They put little reflectors on the eyes.
Oh God, you know how freaky that'd be at night?
I know. You come
you
around
come up and just see the red lights shining at you. Ugh. I tell you what, you guys find some weird out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
First the stripper pole.
Panty stripper pole, now a plastic giant spider eating a horse carcass. Too much time on your hands.
Right. Just the
or great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Crazy sense of humors?
I don't know.
Y'all have some weird stuff like randomly out in the middle of nowhere.
The only way to smooth them out.
You guys want to know what the worst thing in the whole wide world is? Washboards.
Still washboards. Jesus.
They're everywhere. So it doesn't matter how good your suspension system is. If you're in a full-size rig and you have like 1 foot washboards, which this washout that we're in does have, and a lot of the washouts that we've been in recently,
it's not like rolling. They're just choppy ass.
Yeah. Screw washboards, dude. It's like the most, I'd rather hit like a super rocky boulder field any day over just like endless washboard.
We're experiencing this whole, this part of the drive.
Yeah, basically from Lake Havasu City to, where are we heading?
Quartzsite.
I think Quartzsite's our next stop, and yeah, it's just like, so far it's been like 85% washboard.
got dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills, dollar bills.
Look, all
Call
over
someone
the
for a
place.
good time. After 25 years of crappy service, I officially retired. I like it's written on a toilet seat. Crappy service.
I get it.
Get it?
Want to see what's in the fridge?
Nope. Jesus. You dick. I got my hopes up. I heard noise. I thought it might have been a rattler, but it's not. It's this poor lizard. He was stuck in a water bottle. Come here, guy. There he is. Hello, little lizard. We're gonna let you out. There you go. Freedom! Don't get eaten. And this, according to the map at least, is called the Founder's Cabin. And this place is pretty freaking rad. Cabin's actually pretty friggin' rad.
Yeah, that was probably the coolest cabin I've found out in the middle of nowhere.
It wasn't just like empty, rickety, or whatever. It's actually a pretty dope place that you can sit and hang out. And supposedly, Kevin saw a sign. Was it in the bathroom?
Yeah, so the outhouse was a real outhouse. There was, the swimming pool. It had like sanitizer, hand sanitizer, had a toilet in there, like that went into the ground.
It's maintained by an off-roading group. I don't remember what it said, but
yeah, it had somebody said don't shut the door, you'll be locked in, and then that was crossed out, and it said new doorknob replaced on don't, like it's good to go. And
basically it's maintained, and you can legit hang out there and whatever. Just whenever you're visiting any of these places, honestly though, guys, remember to pack out what you pack in. There's been a lot of these places we've kind of stopped by or looked at, and you can see people are like dumping trash and kind of taking advantage of the area, and that's just really shitty, honestly. In general, that's how you get things shut down. That's how you get things ruined for the rest of us. So always do your best. And even if you pack out what you pack in, if you see someone else's garbage,
you can take more.
If you can take more, pack out other things that other people weren't able to pack out, or just weren't, they were lazy, too lazy to do.
What's crazy, there's normally these big burn bins that people shoot up, and then they pile full of plastic and beer cans, and it's like that's not what that's
not
for.
its purpose.
Like you can burn wood in it and have a fire at night and camp out there, not throw out anyway. It just kind of.
Anywho, super rad Founder's Cabin. If you have a chance to stop by, they even have horseshoes set up. You can play a game of horseshoes. Someone put a lot of time and energy into it.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's chairs there. There's tons of stuff to see. And really, if this was later in the day, if it was 4 hours later right now,
if we were looking for a camp spot, we'd probably just camp out over there because it is pretty rad.
And there's a toilet.
And there's a toilet. Psych! So originally we were gonna go to gym site? Stone site. Court site. We were gonna go to court site. That was our plan, was to get there this evening and camp there or something. But we changed our plan because that's what we do. We don't plan ahead and we go with the flow. So we found a loop that's called, Spur to Bill Williams Overlook.
Yeah.
So it's basically a giant loop. It doesn't lead anywhere specifically, well, except for, I guess, Bill Williams Overlook. But according to a lot of the maps and some of the websites that we looked at, it said that this loop, along with the Big Sandy, which we got stuck in, and there's one other section, are like the three most difficult sections of the entire Arizona Peace Trail. Don't know how accurate that is.
Although that South Wallapai Mountain one that was like death-defying was not on that. So.
Was not on that. Also, still 100% the worst part of this entire trail. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, you should go back and I think watch day 2 of our Arizona Peace Trail adventure. But anyways, we're going to attempt it. I guess see actually if it's hard, or if it's not, wish us luck.
Yeah, we haven't had cell phone service, and this is the longest we've gone without cell service.
Couple hours.
There's no service in here, so if something happens,
we're so fucked.
There's no cell service. So
looks like we're gonna get some exercise. But that's only assuming we get stuck. Which, yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, you guys, so officially I have no idea who said or decided that this was a difficult loop. It is not only incredibly easy, any Jeep or honestly four-wheel drive vehicle would be more than capable of doing it as long as you know what you're doing. However, it is also extremely beautiful. That is one heck of a view. And not only is it a view, it's also going to be our campsite. Guys, we are camping at the very top edge of this mesa. So not only did we get to watch the sun go down right there with that, but we're also going to be able to wake up to that in the morning. Holy moly. Guys, this is what the Lite Brite Nation is all about. If you guys have never gotten out and explored and seen the world, and just that view, that one single view is so worthwhile that I don't know, I hope that we can inspire at least even just one of you to go out there and explore and view and witness and experience something that absolutely breathtaking and mind-blowing in your life.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back to the beaches where I'd always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive. So let's go back to the beaches where I'd always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive. When we were still alive. When we were still alive.
Good morning, everyone.
yes, good morning.
So obviously, A, super rad camping spot. And so before we get into anything else, we wanted to show you guys exactly where we camped. So hold on. So this is what the loop looks like on our Gaia map here.
And it's just south of Lake Havasu. There's Lake Havasu up here.
It's a spur to Bill Williams Overlook. Today is officially day 6. Yesterday was the end of day 5. We've gone 450 miles.
Yep.
And if you're wondering where exactly we are,
that is our GPS coordinates for the camping spot.
so this is exactly where we are camping. Move, fly, Jesus. That way, if any of you guys decide to do the Arizona Peace Trail and you want a super rad camping spot, this is probably the coolest one that we've camped at so far.
Yeah,
It's
the
pretty dope.
mountains were cool. This is freaking awesome. The view here is awesome. And, you know, at the end, maybe we'll go over like a whole routes that I would go again, wouldn't take again, what to avoid,
I think we'll do like an Arizona Peace Trail overview once we're done with all this, and kind of just go brief overview of our favorite bits and our least favorite bits.
Yeah.
Also, guys, did you notice we figured out how to put up the awning properly?
The Rome awning.
So we actually, the only reason we figured out how to do this, you guys, is because of y'all. Because when we attempted to put it up, we were super confused, and you guys all told us in the comments how big of an idiot we were, and that those side poles existed, which we didn't even see. So anyways, we figured it out.
So
This
yeah,
awning
now
is
it's
dope.
up and it's sturdy and
Yeah. The tent, for the record, is still the greatest off-roading sleep we've ever had.
You put way too much
I did
water
not
in
put
this.
way too much water in it. If you don't like it, don't eat it.
Let me have a
Don't
bite.
bitch about my breakfast if you don't like it.
It's granola, not soup.
If you're wondering what I'm eating, it's the blueberry and oats granola.
It's really good when you don't make it soup.
Yeah, if you're wondering if it's delicious, it's pretty delicious. Unless you have a husband who's a picky little turd, and then he's just gonna eat all your food and about it while he does it. And of course, if you didn't like our camping spot, there's always this one right here, which is another outcropping. It gives you super rad lake view. And it's only another maybe couple hundred yards further into this little loop. Still super pretty. I think ours is still a little bit better, but only because you can kind of see civilization, or at least tiny civilization over there. Whereas where we were back that way, you couldn't. And in case you guys are wondering, Jelly's enjoying herself. Did you get it? Did you get the branch? Did you get the stick? Not quite. Almost. Next one. Did you get it? No, guys, you're so close. All right, you guys, so I don't know if I actually ever discussed this, but when we were in Kingman, I think it was day 3, it was after the Hualapai Mountains, we went to Kingman to fuel up, right? It was one of our fuel stops. And I sent Kevin to Home Depot to buy an inverter for the vehicle so that I could charge my laptop and edit, right?
She bought an inverter for $10 at Walmart.
It was at Walmart, and
the
they only had
inverter isn't
they
gonna
only
work.
had a $10 one. Anyways, didn't work very well. So I sent Kevin to Home Depot. I was like, get a better one, right? He's like, no problem. This is what he came back with.
Speaking of your head, it's
This is
$1,000.
what he
It's $1,000.
decided-
It's a 1,000-watt power inverter from
I
DeWalt.
sent him in for an inverter so I could just charge my laptop. And this monstrosity is what, look, he's using Jelly's bed so that it doesn't rattle or take, scratch the leather. Look, it's bigger than our dog.
Actually, I bought it because we have one back in Utah, and this is going to go.
I left my good one at the Ram.
This is going to go in the Ram, and it has areas where I can actually hook it directly to the battery where it'll pull the 1,000 watts out of the 12-volt DC. Up here, it can only do like 100 up to 140 maybe.
He was thinking ahead, so I give him that, because this would actually be great to have in the Ram, since that's where I spend most of my time editing, and we spend most of our time in general.
Yeah.
However,
1,000 watts will be able to run a power.
that is a lot of space to be taken up in a vehicle where we're already really tight on space on the 750-mile journey, Kevin.
Yeah, almost 500 miles in.
Almost 500 miles in. We're getting close to Quartzsite. So far, this is actually the longest stretch of no fuel stop. So this, we
Lake
might be
Havasu.
fine, but we may have to whip out the fuel jugs and use the extra fuel that we brought. We don't know. We're gonna see.
Yeah, so from Lake Havasu to Quartzsite, especially since we did the Bill William.
We did the loop.
That detour, which was absolutely worth it. But
longest stretch.
yeah,
Might run out of fuel. We don't know yet. We made it
Made it to Quartzsite
with
a quarter tank.
a quarter tank. Not even close. Jelly, where'd it go?
Get the rabbit.
Oh, jeez.
Where's the rabbit? You see it? Where'd he go?
Jelly saw jackrabbit.
Where'd he go?
Jelly,
Where'd
did you
he
get
go?
it?
Did you get it? Get it?
Jelly, where'd the jackrabbit go? Where'd it go? Oh, jeez. Where'd it go? Did you get the jackrabbit? Oh, goodness. Jesus Christ.
She's stronger than she looks.
Shit.
She's actually very, very muscular.
Jelly, where'd it go? Dude, she wants one of those jackrabbits so bad. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this dog. Jelly, what was that? Where'd it go? Now she saw a chipmunk. Or at least I think it was a chipmunk. Where'd it go? Putting that Dynatrac axle to use.
I missed the turn.
Kevin missed the turn, so we just decided to keep going straight because we're in a fully capable vehicle that is equipped with, you know, stuff. I don't know where I was going with that.
You know, I have to keep reminding myself that this is a freaking marathon, not a sprint, not a we're gonna be done. Like I start getting in like a rush mood, like mood, whatever. I'm like, you know what? Just slow down.
You gotta be in it
Look
for
in
the long
the
haul.
bushes. Try to find some aminals, some snakes. We haven't
animals
found
for the jelly babies.
530 miles and only one gopher snake. No actual.
That's what you call an Arizona car wash.
Yeah. Hey, that was my.
I know, but I wasn't filming earlier when you said the joke, so it was Kevin's joke. I'll give him credit. I thought it was really clever though. But anyways, also worth noting, so we're at 530 miles into this Arizona Peace Trail so far, and we have not seen a single other off-roading vehicle on this trail. Period. Not a side-by-side, not a truck, not a Jeep, not a Toyota, not a Nissan, literally nothing.
Not a single vehicle.
That's mind-blowing.
Pretty
Although
mind-blowing.
probably not really that mind-blowing considering, again, this is the middle of June in Arizona, and we're probably the only ones dumb enough to actually do this at this time of year.
I mean, we have a brand new vehicle that's fully built and capable. You know. Good lord.
Dude, she found me.
Chop.
Jumped in. I got you.
Chomping. Normally, there'd be at least somebody. Like
You're always
we
out
got
on a trail. You
somebody-
always see someone else out on the trail.
Somebody out doing something, but no.
Not for us. We're in the middle of nowhere by ourselves, which is, for the record, we always preach and we still preach. Don't ever go off-roading by yourself. It's not safe. We're just dumb and we don't adult well. Don't do as we say, not as we do.
We're very capable.
Whatever.
We have mechanical knowledge to get us, you know.
We'd figure it out. Like but we're also those go with the flow people. Like if something happened, like we'd figure it out.
Yeah, if I
we're
got
also
it-
being super optimistic probably, but we'd figure it out.
So one thing I do keep track of, and I said this before in probably an earlier video, is I always keep looking at my phone to see where I lose service, where I've had service. So if something happened, I know, okay, that was like a mile back on top of that ridge. I had service. Or
Where we need to go to get service
Right.
if something were to happen.
If something were to happen.
And we need to call in the reinforcements, which
You guys.
honestly would be you guys. Alright, you guys, so we're officially fueled up, ready to go. We're heading from Quartzsite to Yuma. We're about to cross the Dome Rock Mountains, but you'll have to wait until next time, guys.
Yeah, join us on the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all your Lite Brite Nation merch at LiteBriteStudios.com. All your Lite Brite Nation decals at PixelDecals.com. And, of course, don't forget about E3Offroad.com, where you can enter to win
This Gladiator.
this Gladiator right here. So, guys, we love you, and we will see you next time.
Peace. Later, guys.
Say bye, Jellybean. Bye. Okay, then you tuck your head. Bye. Bye, Jellybean. Oh.
good these freaking things blend in. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? There he is.
There he is.
Look how good that blends in. It's so crazy. Like just driving by, like that's
I can't
just.
believe you saw him. You saw him because he moved.
I saw him because he moved. He ran across the road.
That little horny toad.
Fat horny toad. I'm a fat horny toad.
Oh my god.